Hi there, this video talks about how you can combat the threats of the Great Resignation, which in my humble opinion has already started to happen here in Australia, but the bigger impacts are expected from March 2022. Remuneration. So, organisations can look at this with a twofold approach. Number one, you need to be making sure that you're playing at least a level playing field with your competitors, or you're being creative by providing individuals with sign-on bonuses, for example. Two, your employee value proposition needs to be absolutely compelling in every single aspect to ensure that you can both retain and attract the best staff in the marketplace. Poor culture. This needs to come from board level down. You need to make some serious key decisions and not tolerate poor culture. Those leaders who are driving poor cultures within your organisation need to be replaced. Poor management and leadership. It's a similar point to poor culture. Address it with those leaders within the organisation. Help those who want to change and want to adapt and want to progress. Provide struggling leaders with advice, with coaching. Give them air cover. Try and take the stress away from them, but do say goodbye to those people who are driving poor behaviours within your organisation. Otherwise, you'll say goodbye to your teams. Lack of growth opportunities. We talked about this in the last video. This needs to be tied into your workforce management planning, and you need to review that every 3 to 6 months and tie workforce management into people's career progression. Location, location, location. So, a lot of organisations are going back to the office 2 to 3 days a week moving forward. What I suggest organisations have is an overarching framework, but also when to make exceptions to that particular framework. So for example, an organisation may have a framework that everybody needs to go back to the office 3 days per week. However, let's take me as a candidate. The client is based in location A, and I'm based in location B. It's a 1.5 hour commute to get to their offices on a daily basis, so I'm going to lose 3 hours per day. And also it's going to stress me because I'm going to be trying to do school pickups and drop-offs, and I've got various things going on in my life, which will most probably mean that I won't join your organisation, or I'll be stressed from the outset. So you need to empower your leaders to be able to make exceptions to those guidelines for the right people. The second thing is you need to be making sure that you have ways of working which work for both remote workers and hybrid workers, so everybody can collaborate and be successful together. Embrace a 4-day working week. This is becoming a real phenomenon now globally. Organisations like Deloitte have actually allowed their staff to design their own working week, and organisations who are enabling staff to work 4 days a week are having happier and more productive workers. Leave entitlement. Try and be creative with this. A lot of employees have built up a lot of leave over the last 18 to 20 months due to the pandemic. So perhaps you can have monthly recharge days or quarterly recharge days, which allows staff to take an extra day every month or quarter. They can catch up, they can take some time out of work, feel refreshed both mentally and physically, and then come back to the workplace happier and more productive. If anybody would like to have a chat with me about any of these points, I'd love to talk to you about it in a bit more detail. My number's 0421 181 003. Thanks so much for your time.